Hi everyone, I am back with a brand new video, and this time is a story time video. That time when I got in a fight with a cousin. What happened was me and my mom were visiting my grandpa, and this was after my grandma passed away, and me and my mom, we went to Mexico and to visit him. And over there, after our dinner, we decided to go and, visit, go see how he was doing, say goodnight, and, all that. We got there and we see the chickens everywhere. They were looking somewhere to, go to sleep. So saying, like, hide. And they couldn't find one because their chicken coop was destroyed. So, back then, my uncle was staying there to look after him. And his wife, told my mom that one of my cousins from next door did that because my grandpa told him to. And so he obeyed and did it. And so the chickens were looking somewhere to hide, and so naturally my mom got mad and she confronted my grandpa. She asked him, why did you do that? That was not very nice. You should have just left things as is. You are not doing a good thing or a good deed by doing that. So she gave him a talking to, and here comes two of my cousins, girls, and they were coming to give him his dinner, obviously, which it was a kind of like what for, my uncle's here, but my grandpa didn't like my uncle, so they were bringing him his dinner, little soup and some tortillas and something to drink. They were bringing him that. And so my mom was going off and off because she was really mad. She was going off and on and on and on. And I was listening to this, and I was outside. I was outside. One of my cousins, one was outside as well. My other cousin was sitting. My grandpa was sitting eating, and my mom was going on and on and on. And until finally, my cousin, one of my cousins, she said, well, if you don't like how we're treating him, then take him to your house. And my mom, she said, well, I would, but he doesn't want to, or else he would be at my house. Yeah, so, okay. That got me a little bit pissed, that little attitude. And so my mom kept going on and on. Until again, my cousin, and this second time it got me real mad. She said, only because we respect you, or me and my brothers would get you and give you the biggest beat of your life. I was like, what, did I hear this right? I got up, and back then I had a ring, kind of not like this one, but big like this. I turned it around, and this is not a how-to. And I walked over to her and I said, "You don't talk to her like that." I didn't realize until later that I had ripped her lip. I was yanking hair. I was yanking hair, protecting my A, B's, and C's, and she couldn't get nothing. I mean, she didn't get my hair. She didn't pull my hair. She couldn't even take a chance to, do the same thing, return the step. And after that is over, we started, after bickering, we started being bickering and boom and then boom, like kind of like, kind of like cannonballs, little shit talks like, "Here you go," and then they would go, "No, here you go." Something like that. Anyways, after that, all that, naturally my grandpa loved them a lot, so he sided with them. And we went, we left. And later we find out, this is when we came back here, that we find out that they were going around looking for a lawyer to sue us. No lawyer would take them up, because when they would tell their story, they would say, "Well, how old is this person?" Then they would say, "Back then I was 8 or 9. And they said, "How old are you?" They would ask her. And then she would tell them. I can't throw out a number because I really know, but I know she was way older already. And they just go, "Oh, no, I'm not taking this case because you're in the wrong. You were fighting with a minor, so you're in the loose. If they come and if they're looking to do the same thing, you're in the loose. You fought a minor." And so nobody would take them up. They went all over, and they couldn't find one to take them up take the case. And so yeah, that happened. And the reason I am sharing this, it's not to gloat or to say, "Oh yay, look, I won, woohoo." No, it's because I've been seeing a lot of Tia's sisters saying, "Oh, well, my boss is doing this to me," or "A family member is acting this way towards me." And yeah, even though it's sad, of course, some of us, and this has nothing to do with TS, a lot of people like this we touch our hearts. Some of us, we don't like conflict, period. No one likes conflict, period. And nobody likes conflict, no one. And standing up for yourself is nothing bad. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself when is right, when you're in the right, or when it's the right thing to do. If you are being, if you told things that it's not right, and it's okay to stand up. You don't have to be rude, but you can be firm. That's the way I was taught. My parents always taught us, don't go looking for a fight, but if a fight comes looking for you, don't back down. Put your gloves on. So yeah, I mean, that is my story. Not to say that I'm happy about it, but defending my mom, yeah, I am happy because it's my mom. Who's not going to defend their parent? Period. Period. So, this is why I'm sharing this story to say, speak up for yourself. Say, realize that it's okay, that when you are being mistreated, that it's okay to say, okay, hold on. So, yeah, that is my take on this. Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, but and it's okay. We're all different. Well, thank you so much for watching this, and kisses from a butterfly.